Hi, dear. Welcome back to Timeless Wisdom. Have you ever noticed how some people always seem to have a spotless kitchen, even though they cook every single day? Today, I'm going to share with you 12 powerful minimalist habits that make this possible. If you're exhausted from spending so much time cleaning up after every meal or feel like your kitchen is constantly cluttered and chaotic, this video is going to transform your daily routine. The reality is that many people make kitchen organization far more complicated than it needs to be. They collect tools and gadgets they rarely touch, leave items scattered everywhere, and end up feeling stressed and overwhelmed. But there is a simpler, more peaceful way to manage your space. The habits I'm about to show you are all inspired by minimalist principles and will help you save time, avoid unnecessary mess, and turn your kitchen into a calm, inviting place. Instead of feeling drained by endless cleaning and searching for things, you'll actually enjoy spending time there. And make sure to stay until the very end, because the final tip is something most people have never heard of, and it might completely change the way you see your kitchen. Tip 1. Have only one type of each basic utensil. The first mistake most people make is having drawers full of duplicate utensils. How many wooden spoons do you have? How many spatulas? The golden rule of minimalism in the kitchen is simple. One function, one utensil. When you have just one good quality wooden spoon, you always know where it is. You don't have to open a drawer looking for 5 different options. Plus, you take better care of what you have because you know it's unique and important. Let me give you a practical example. Choose a small, a medium, and a large pot. 3 pots are enough for 90% of your cooking needs. The same goes for knives. One good chef's knife will do just about everything. One quality cutting board is better than 3 cheap plastic ones. The result? Your drawers are naturally organized. You wash your utensils right after using them because you know you'll need them for the next meal. And most importantly, your mind is at ease because there's no sense of chaos that comes from cluttered drawers. When you need something, you go straight to the point, grab it, and use it. Tip 2. Clean while you cook, not after. This tip will revolutionize your kitchen experience. Most people let all the mess pile up and then face a mountain of dishes. But there's a much smarter way to do it. Whenever you finish using a utensil, wash it immediately. Did you chop an onion? Wash your knife and cutting board right away. Did you use a pan to sauté? As soon as you transfer the food, put the pan in the sink with hot water. This habit will completely transform your routine. Imagine this situation. You are preparing a special dinner. Normally, after eating, you would find the kitchen in a mess. But by following this technique, when you are done cooking, there is practically nothing to wash, only the dishes you used to eat. The psychological benefits are huge. You don't finish your meal thinking about the heavy task ahead. Instead, your mind is free to enjoy the food and the company. And in the morning, when you wake up, the kitchen is ready for breakfast with no trace of the previous day. Tip 3. Everything has a unique and specific place. Organization isn't about having fancy drawers full of expensive dividers. It's about creating a system where every item has a fixed address in your kitchen. When you take something out, you always put it back in the same place. Always determine where the spices go, where the cooking utensils go, where the dishes go. But here's the trick. Choose logical locations based on how you actually use things. Spices should be near the stove, not on the other side of the kitchen. Knives should be within reach of the cutting board. Let me give you an example. If you always make coffee in the morning, the coffee maker, sugar, cups, and small spoons should all be in the same place. You wake up, go straight there, and make your coffee without having to open 5 different cabinets. The result is that your kitchen works like a well-oiled system. You don't waste time looking for things. You don't get frustrated. You don't make unnecessary messes. And when other family members use the kitchen, they also know where everything is, keeping things organized naturally. If you like these tips, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any content about organization and practical life. And tell me here in the comments, where are you watching from? I want to know where my viewers are who are looking for a more organized life. Tip 4. Apply the 5-minute rule every night. Before you go to bed, spend just 5 minutes getting your kitchen ready for the next day. 5 minutes, no more than that. But do it religiously every day without exception. In these 5 minutes, you will do 4 simple things. Put away everything that is out of place, quickly wipe down the counter, check that the sink is empty, and prepare the essentials for the next day's breakfast. It may not seem like much, but the impact is huge. When you wake up in the morning and find your kitchen organized, your day starts off better. You don't feel the burden of seeing a mess first thing in the morning. On the contrary, You feel like you're in control of your home and your life. It's a small victory, but it adds up and makes all the difference to your well-being. The trick is consistency. Even when you're tired, even when you've had a tough day, those 5 minutes are sacred because you know that tomorrow you'll thank yourself. And after a few weeks of doing it, it becomes automatic. You don't even have to think about it. Your body already knows what to do. Tip 5. Keep countertops empty at all times. Countertops are for working, not for storing things. This simple rule will completely transform the look of your kitchen. When countertops are clear, the entire kitchen looks bigger, cleaner, and more inviting. The secret is to resist the temptation to use the counter as a temporary storage area. Just got back from the market? Put away your groceries immediately. Don't leave the bags on the counter. Finished using the blender? Wash it and put it away. Don't leave it taking up space. There's only one exception to this rule. Items that you use daily can be kept on the counter, but in limited quantities. For example, if you make coffee every day, the coffee maker can be kept. If you use olive oil all the time, a pretty little bottle can be kept. But only the essentials, only the things that are really part of your daily routine. The visual result is impressive. Even a small kitchen feels spacious when the countertops are clear. And the practical result is even better. You have space to work whenever you need to cook. You don't have to keep pushing things around, creating more mess in the process. Tip 6. Use the one dirty bowl method. This technique is perfect for those who live alone or for quick snacks. The idea is to always use the same bowl, plate, and cup for small meals. Did you eat? Wash it. It's that simple. Many people have the habit of grabbing a clean bowl every time they go to eat something small. They drink coffee, leave the dirty cup in the sink. They eat a piece of fruit, leave the plate on the counter. At the end of the day, there are dishes scattered all over the kitchen. The one bowl method breaks this cycle. You choose a pretty bowl that you like to use, and it becomes your companion for all your small meals. An afternoon snack, fruit in the morning, yogurt at night, always the same bowl, always washed immediately after use. It may seem like a small thing, but the impact is huge. You'll never again find 3 dirty cups scattered around the house. You'll never again open the dishes and discover that there are no clean bowls because they're all dirty in the sink. And the best part, you'll develop a special affection for that bowl because it's part of your self-care routine. Tip 7. Organize by frequency of use, not by beauty. Many people organize their kitchen thinking about how it will look nice but forget about practicality. The result is a kitchen that looks organized but doesn't function well in everyday life. True minimalist organization puts function before form. The items you use every day should be in the most accessible places. There's no point in having a beautiful cabinet with special dishes at eye level if you only use them twice a year. The everyday dishes deserve the place of honor. Let me give you a practical example. If you exercise and drink a smoothie in the morning, your blender should be in an easy-to-reach place, not tucked away in the back of a tall cabinet. If you drink tea every afternoon, your teacups should be more accessible than your wine glasses. Take a look at your routine for a week. Which utensils do you reach for every day? These are the ones that deserve the best places. Which ones do you only use on special occasions? These can be in the highest or hardest to reach places. By organizing your kitchen this way, you can make it work for you, not against you. Tip 8. Eliminate anything that has a duplicate function. How many potato peelers do you have? How many can openers? If you have more than one item that does the same job, it's time to make a choice. Keep the best and donate the rest. This rule applies especially to small appliances. Do you really need an electric juicer if you have a perfectly good manual juicer? Do you need 3 different blenders? The answer, in most cases, is no. The process of elimination should be judicious. Take the duplicate items and do a practical test. Use each one for a week and see which one works best for your lifestyle. Whatever is less practical, less efficient, or less durable goes out of the kitchen. After this cleaning, you will notice that your drawers and cabinets breathe. There is space for everything, and everything is organized naturally. You will stop wasting time choosing between similar options and start always using the best you have. It is liberating to have less stuff, but better stuff. Before I move on to the next tip, I want to tell you about something special. I prepared for those who want to go beyond this video. It's a complete guide with organization secrets that completely transform my home and can transform yours too. The link is in the pinned comment, and for a limited time, I'm offering a special discount for channel subscribers. Now, let's continue with the next tips, which are some of my favorites. Tip 9. Establish a weekly 10-minute cleaning routine. Once a week, set aside 10 minutes to give your kitchen a thorough cleaning. This isn't a big cleaning, but it's a way to keep everything running smoothly. These 10 minutes will keep small problems from turning into big headaches. During these 10 minutes, you'll clean the inside of your refrigerator, organize your spices, check your pantry for expired items, and take a general look at your cabinets. This is preventative maintenance that keeps your kitchen in order. Choose a fixed day of the week to do this. It could be Sunday morning, it could be Wednesday night. The important thing is to create the habit. Set an alarm on your phone if you need to, but don't let it go by. Those 10 minutes a week will save you hours of hard work in the future. The result is a kitchen that never gets out of control. You'll never open the fridge again and find something spoiled and forgotten at the back. You'll never reach for a spice again and discover it's been out of date for months. Your kitchen runs like clockwork, always efficient, always ready to use. Tip 10. Practice conscious consumption. Before you buy anything new for your kitchen, ask yourself 3 questions. Do I really need it? Where will I store it? Will I use it at least once a week? If the answer to any of these questions is no, don't buy it. Conscious consumption is the basis of minimalism in the kitchen. There's no point in organizing if you keep bringing unnecessary things home. Every new item that comes into your kitchen should have a clear function and a defined place. When you go shopping, take a list and stick to it. Resist the sales on items that seem useful but that you didn't plan on buying. Remember, the most organized kitchen is the one that only has the essentials, but the essentials of quality. Apply this rule to food as well. Only buy what you will consume in the next week. Avoid overstocking because excess food leads to waste and disorganization. A refrigerator and pantry with fewer items is easier to keep organized, and you always know what you have available. Tip 11. Create automatic replenishment systems. Identify the items you use constantly and create a system to ensure you never run out of them. When you open the last packet of sugar, write it down on your shopping list. When you run out of salt, get another one. Make a list of the essential items in your kitchen: oil, salt, sugar, basic seasonings, cleaning products. These are the items that you can never run out of. When one of them is running low, you should automatically restock it without having to think too much. The secret is to create visual cues. When you see that there are only 2 eggs left in the fridge, you automatically write them down on your list. When the detergent is half empty, you add it to your shopping list for the next time. That way, you never have to cook and find that you're missing something basic. This system prevents unnecessary impulse purchases. Since you always have the basics at home, you don't have to rush to the supermarket and end up buying things you don't need. Your pantry will always be balanced, neither too empty nor too full. Tip 12. Transform the kitchen into a peaceful space. The last tip is the most important of all. Your kitchen should be a place where you feel good, not a place of stress. Each of the above habits works toward this ultimate goal, transforming your kitchen into a haven of tranquility in your home. When you walk into your kitchen and see everything organized, clean, and working perfectly, your mind relaxes. You don't feel anxious about seeing a mess. On the contrary, you feel proud of the space you've created and lovingly maintain. Minimalism in the kitchen is not about having less for the sake of having less. It's about having exactly what you need to live well, without excesses that complicate your life. It's about transforming household chores into moments of self-care, not burdensome obligations. When you master these 12 habits, cooking becomes a pleasure. You won't waste time looking for things. You won't stress about messes. You won't feel overwhelmed by cleaning. Your kitchen works for you, making your life easier instead of harder. Final thoughts. Now that you've discovered these powerful kitchen habits, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these strategies are you excited to start trying out in your own home? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I always enjoy reading about your experiences and what resonates most with you. And if you haven't joined our community yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video from Timeless Wisdom, where we share practical tips to simplify and elevate your everyday life. Remember, creating an organized kitchen is a huge step toward a calmer, happier home. Why not start today? Pick just one of these habits and put it into practice. For a week, you'll be amazed at how even the smallest changes can bring more ease and joy into your daily routine. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep creating a home that supports the life you love. Choo!